Hi everybody, Michael Charay here with MartiniAndAMovie.com. Richard's manning the camera for this one. I'm here with two superheroes because they have two films in this festival. So it's Amos Vernon and Kirk Larson, right?
Larson,
Okay.
yeah.
So tell us about the film that we're talking about right now.
Oh, the film is Dig Your Own Grave. Features Amos as a man named Dan who gets taken out into the middle of the desert by a criminal, told to dig his own grave, but the ground is really hard, and so it takes a lot longer than they expected it would take.
It's a comedy.
It's a comedy. It's a comedy about two idiots in the desert who wind up kind of becoming friends over a very long day.
So you wrote the film, correct?
We wrote it
You wrote
together.
it together.
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of warped mind do you have to write a film like this? I'm just teasing.
Well, you know, we're just a little bit crazier than most. No, Amos and I just sat down. We had like a super long lunch and wrote like a big list of sentence premises.
Okay. Things that we like.
And then we like called, and guy trying to dig his own grave was the one that won.
Yeah.
And then we just went from there.
And
now
wanted something that could be super cinematic, because
Cinematic and beautiful
very
and
visual,
and
good director.
And also we were like, what's easier than shooting nowhere? And it was like anything. Anything is easier than shooting in the desert. But it was very fun.
So now how long did it take you to film this?
We did it over the course of 2 days.
Oh,
Packed 2 days.
A very well scheduled and
wow.
2 days. Yeah, it was fun.
That sounds, I can't really imagine that, but and you acted in it.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so what was it like to be part of the creative process, but also acting, which is also creative,
It was interesting. I liked it a lot. It was an exercise in letting go a little bit. After I wrote it with Kirk, I really wanted to make a point of
Amos
letting Kirk be
he was
director.
like ridiculously gracious. Yeah.
I will. You are the director now. Whatever you want. And so,
But I feel like you had some, we wrote, in the very beginning of the film, Amos gets his hands duct taped to a shovel. And I think it wasn't until we actually duct taped your hands to the shovel in the middle of the desert on a hot June day that we realized, or that you realized, what a terrible idea that was to write.
a torturous day. Yeah, I got the shit kicked out of me. I don't know if I can say that. Yeah. It was it was like, kind of like The Revenant, but for,
Yeah, it was like The Revenant, but funny.
Yeah.
well, that's something of this sounds very intriguing, I will say.
I will get to that.
Now you work together now as co-writers together, but now as director and actor. So which would you say you were a better fit for?
Ooh.
That's interesting. Well, because I've worked as a director with Amos as a writer and actor before a lot. This was the first time we co-wrote together. I really enjoyed
I thought
that.
it was very fun.
But also, it's really fun to direct Amos because he's so talented. So I'm going to say both.
You say both.
Okay. You're allowed to say both. It sounds, obviously you guys get along great. For you to be working like that so closely together, that's awesome. And now what was the experience like working in the desert other than being taped? I mean, it must have been a little unpleasant.
Yeah, it was I got to feel like one of those method actors that really does, hurts themselves in the process. It was very cathartic. There's a lot of physical stuff going on. So it was, I got sunburnt, I got scabby. It was miserable but fun because I was with my pals.
But there was a lot of Amos getting in character just by the actual discomfort he was already feeling.
Yeah.
And also, we were lucky enough to have a PA we were shooting in the desert, but it was where cows graze. So we had a PA who was exclusively dedicated to just moving cow shit.
Yeah, you didn't know what you signed up for.
Yeah.
buddy.
Thank you so much. Thank
Yeah.
you for being there.
So that's why they hired you. You were hired as the actor because no other actor would take it. I'm just kidding.
Absolutely.
Well, our other actor,
Okay.
our other actor Henry Zabrowski, is a super talented dude, and he was very game for something that,
Yeah,
a lot of other people would have been upset about, but he was psyched.
Yeah, he's very, very good.
The desert gets cold when the sun sets.
Yes. Now, where is the film going from here? Or is this the first? Is this a world premiere?
We're premiering here, and we're also simul premiering at the River Run Festival, and then after that we're going to the LA Comedy Fest and the Berkshires Film Festival, and
We're waiting to hear about
we're
a
waiting
bunch
to hear.
of stuff.
Yeah, we have a
Very
whole bunch
cool,
of
very cool.
pending.
Very
Yeah.
cool. I love the premise. I love all that. That
Yeah.
just sounds perfect.
Come
And
tonight.
I know we're gonna try to come tonight. And then I also I love that it's gonna be going elsewhere because it sounds like such a great. Anytime you're bringing people to the movies to laugh, I love it. So
Yes,
that's
great.
my favorite way to watch movies. Well, thanks so much.
Thank
I
you
wish
so
you
much.
guys the best of luck
Thank you
on
so
both your
much.
films. I have one final,
Yeah.
very important question.
Yes.
What is your favorite martini?
It's a dirty Tito's with extra olives.
Oh, mine is a dirty martini with like extra olive juice. I like a dirty, salty martini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fun. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, man.
You've only spent hardly no time together.
Yeah. we gotta go get some martinis.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
This could have been a prop out in the desert. You know, you could have had martinis.
Just end with the martini.
Just end with the martini. Well, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Best of luck to you guys, and we will see you in a little bit for the next interview. Take care.